A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on last year's national champion, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Oklahoma State's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking for a man. It's Cantrell. Gets it out fast. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The seventh play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. It's on target and complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Bush. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws out the RPO. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Back to pass. It's Cantrell. Spins away from the defender. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bush. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Razorbacks offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. At the 40, there he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear.
Let's go! Let's go!
Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Razorbacks are in the red zone.
Here we go, here we go!
In the red area, it's Barry. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
At the 14-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He leaves it with his back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now.
And the returner will be brought down. Receiver comes in motion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for room, it's Bush. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Cowboys need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Cantrell. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He breaks a tackle.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Creates a little room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Throws to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on down.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well. The sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Grab near the marker, it's Ford. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Caught in the backfield, it's Lopez. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Line getting set on second down. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a first and goal. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Cantrell. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on first down. Got his man. They stripped it out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
But you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the ground, it's Bush. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Cantrell. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now the play fake. Brings it in down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Given up for 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. On target. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Bush. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It's complete! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon. in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quick completion on the out route. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Holds and fires complete to the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air, it's Chadwick. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He'll pull it on the read. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. The quick out. Still running at the 40. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside kick. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To throw, it's Cantrell. Makes the grab, it's Jefferson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him, and basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping him.
The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's knocked down.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
This one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Allen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They go to the ground. Wide open spaces. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown aside.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The inside handoff. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Razorbacks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
The Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move, it's Fields. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Cantrell. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but They're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. A first down run in the red zone. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jefferson. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They think there's room to run to the right here. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Oh, they're after him. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Working that left side now. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
Nice job by the defense there on third and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up fourth.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Platt. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. The offense has converted just one time in 4 fourth down attempts, but they'll try it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The give on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to pass. It's Cantrell. Makes the grab over the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Bush. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Appalachian State. Circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
game.